Hello and welcome back, everyone, to our Magic the Gathering set explorations on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries, but this time we're doing something drastically different. Mostly because we're kind of running out of sets to make explorations of. I mean, Outlaws of Thunder Junction is just recently out, so we probably could have done that, but we don't like doing sets just as they come out. And instead, Cloud is having us do
Magic the Gallery.
Yes. What this specifically means is that we were tasked to go out and find a bunch of vanilla creatures to try and build win conditions around. And I don't understand a lot of the thought process behind this. So, Cloud, why don't you explain?
Well, I did send my esteemed colleague and partner in crime, Mr. Gerdat, a complete list of the rules that we will be observing during this matchup. Allow me to elucidate. We are using strictly vanilla creatures. We're following the first rule, which is no creatures have abilities. Followed by the other rules. We must run at least 2 colors. We cannot run any non-basic lands. We can't use tokens. We've also banned planeswalkers and alternate win conditions. And both players have, as of the beginning of the game to the end of the game, any non-legendary creature damage that causes your life to become less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead.
Which is why I decided to end up using a 3-color thing that's mostly Selesnya, but what is Selesnya plus black? What's that shard technically called?
That's Abzan.
Really? That's Abzan?
Yeah, Abzan.
White, green, black is Abzan. Okay, I'm running an Abzan shard, and
sweet. And I'm running Rakdos.
Alright then. So, we are ready to begin, Mr. Cloud?
How ready can we be?
This is probably going to go for a bit longer than we usually go.
You say that, but we'll see if we can accelerate the knife into our opponent's hearts during this game of faces and portraits. Let us explore the gallery.
Alright then. I got a 6.
I rolled a 16. Excellent. Means I have priority to go first.
Actually, yeah, I'll keep this.
I also am going to keep this hand, even though that sign should tell me I probably shouldn't. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to begin this most unusual game matchup with a swamp.
A very nice swamp. Okay, then. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to start off with the plains, and I'm going to tap that plains in order to summon Isamaru, Hound of Kanda.
Nice. The legendary 2/2 dog.
Yes. Alright, with that, I will end. Isamaru is honestly one of my favorite legendary creatures. Not even though he doesn't actually do anything, he's a 2/2 puppy dog.
He is a 2/2 puppy, and he's going to start biting me.
Alright. Let's continue on with the theme of the puppy dogs, actually, with a forest, and then I'll spend 2 in order to cast the Watchwolf.
Oh, snap. Here come the dogs.
Yes, many dogs. Anyway, I'm going to swing with Isamaru to deal 2 points of damage.
2 damage has been dealt.
Alright, and with that, I will end.
Now, just to be clear, that you can deal damage, according to the rules that I specifically set up for the 2 of us, you could deal damage any way you see fit to reduce your opponent's life points to 1, but only a strike from a legendary creature will cause that player to lose the game. And I'm going to tap 3 to cast the Confession Dial.
Alright. So, Surveil 3, Mr. Cloud.
Surveil 3 means that I look at the top 3 cards of my library. I can either put those cards back on top of the library in any order or put any number of them into the graveyard. I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my deck, all 3 of them, and see what I got here. I'm going to put Ooh. I'm going to put all 3 of these cards in a graveyard, actually.
Nice.
Which is honestly the move that is most frequent when I do the confession dial in this context. And I'm going to end my turn.
Dwarven Trader. All right.
The dwarves.
Okay, so I did get that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a swamp. And then... Yeah, I'm going to spend 3 in order to cast the Alpine Grizzly. Behold, it's a very nice bear.
Good on you for getting all 3 of your colors.
Alright, and I'm going to swing at you for 5.
So if I'm down to 13 now, that means you got mate in 2 based on your board state.
Alright, and I will end.
Indicating to me I probably should have chosen my first hand a little more carefully. That's okay, though, because we're going to have plenty of time to play. I'm going to play a swamp and end my turn.
Oh, alright.
Yep. Please, proceed.
Okay, I'm going to put down another plains. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do here is... Yeah, I'm going to swing out. For 9.
And I'm down to 4. Yep. Keep going.
Then... Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to spend 2 in order to cast the Prowler's Helm.
Yep. And this has... Equipped creature can't be blocked except by walls. Excellent.
Alright, and with that, I will end.
Perfect. Okay, so what do I got? Nothing. I'm going to play a mountain and end my turn.
Oh, alright then. I will draw, and I'm gonna spend 2 in order to equip my Isamaru Hound of Konda with the Prowler's Helm.
Nice.
And then I'm going to swing with my Alpine Grizzly and my Isamaru Hound of Konda.
Yep. So the total is 6, and part of that damage is legendary creature damage, so I lose the game. Well done, Mr. Gerdat. You win.
Wow. I was kind of expecting that you would actually have critters.
Yeah, I screwed up on my first hand. I got mana flooded.
Okay.
Among the 3, 8, 9, 14 cards that I drew into in this game, only 4 of those cards were non-land cards. So it just goes to show that despite how ridiculous a type of matchup that you want to set up with you and your friends, you still have to follow the basic rule of hand selection as of the beginning of the game. Is you probably should not select a hand that has 6 lands in it at the beginning of the game in a 7-card hand.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to shake that off and see if I can win 2 in a row here.
I'll keep this.
I also will keep this hand. I'm going to open with a mountain, and I will tap that mountain to cast Monza's Goblin Raiders.
Okay, then.
The intricate dynamics of Randresh Goblin affairs are often confused with anarchy. The chaos, however, is the chain of a thundercloud, and direction will sporadically and violently appear.
I'm going to put down a plains, and I will end.
Very nice. So you did not open with the Hound of Konda this time, which means that I will be the first one to draw blood this game. And I will do so by swinging with my 1/1 vanilla goblin.
Alright. I have taken the first point of damage.
There you go. We're winning.
Okay. I'm going to go into a swamp, and then I'm going to spend 2 in order to cast the Cabal Evangel.
Nice.
Alright. I will end.
It's a 2/2, which means that my 1/1 is in a bit of a pickle now. Delicious, salty pickle. I'm going to put down a swamp and end my turn.
Okay, then. I'm going to put down a forest so that I have all three of my colors. Then I'm going to spend 3 in order to play an Alpine Grizzly.
Nice.
All right. I'm going to swing with my Cabal Evangel.
Yep. And I will declare no blockers, so I take 2 damage.
Okay, then. I will end.
So one of the basics of Magic, of course, is you must compare the power of your creatures with the toughness of creatures that are capable of blocking. So we see that, now that we've isolated the problem down to just power and toughness comparisons, that Mr. Gerdat has a conspicuous lead at the moment. That is a good question. Yeah. I'm going to pay 3 to cast the Confession Dial.
Alright.
Surveil 3. I am going to put all 3 of these cards into the graveyard.
Okay, then.
So the idea, of course, by putting 3 cards immediately into the graveyard is that now I have the 3 cards that I must exile from my graveyard if I wish to escape a legendary creature from my graveyard.
Except you only have 2 at that point, then.
To what?
And you only have 2 cards in your graveyard if you're going to escape a legendary creature from it.
Well, that's if the Confession Dial actually mills a creature for you. Mills a legendary creature for you, that is.
Alright. I'm going to put down another swamp. And, yeah, I'm going to swing out.
You're going to swing out, eh? Alright. I'm thinking of something awesome to do right now. I'm going to take all that damage.
Okay, then.
Because you don't have any legendaries at the moment.
Alright, and I will end.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, let's see if that surveil had allowed me to prevail. And lo and behold, we have something going on here. I'm going to pay 5 to cast Yargle, Glutton of Urborg.
Ooh.
It's a legendary 9/3 frog spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I will end my turn.
Did I forget to play a land last turn?
Maybe.
Damn it. Okay.
No. It's only the 5th turn of the game.
Okay.
I played a land on each of my turns.
Alright. So, I'm going to put down a forest. And, yeah, I'll end.
You're going to end your turn, huh?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. We call that an about face. In your face. Thinking. All right. I say I have a grand opportunity here. I'm going to swing at you with Yargle.
Alright, and I'm going to block with my Alpine Grizzly.
Alpine Grizzly has been declared as a blocker. So let's go to the damage step. The most important part of vanilla combat. They kill each other, indeed. Because as powerful as Yargle is by power, his toughness is not quite up to snuff. But during my second main phase, I can tap the Confession Dial and pay 5, which is an amount equal to Yargle's casting cost, in order to escape him from the graveyard by exiling 3 other cards in my graveyard first. Okay. Yargle is back in play, baby.
Alright. So, it has become clear to me as to why you decided to go for black. Here, I'm going to put down a plains, and then I'm going to spend 6 in order to cast my Yargle and Multani.
Oh, crap. It's the Yargle and Multani variant.
Alright, and with that, I will end.
Because Yargle and Multani effectively has double Yargle's power and double Yargle's toughness. Well played, sir. Well played. We'll see if it lasts you. Oh, that is a tempting play if I've ever seen one. Well, now, don't we have a bit of a situation here? Because if I swing at you and you block with Yargle, then the Yargles kill each other.
And then you get your Yargle back for... Well, no, you don't get your Yargle back for 3
because I need to escape 3 other cards. Because escape is an expensive cost to play and probably will not be done many times throughout the game. Okay, but I do still have an answer to your Yargle and Maltani all the same. I'm going to pay 4 to cast the Dross Crocodile.
Ooh. I do like Dross Crocodile. It's a zombie croc.
Because as much as there were better candidates for a mana value 4 card that was black colored with power 5, Dross Crocodile goes back ages for me in Magic the Gathering. I think 2011 was when I was exposed to this creature on a tabletop game, and I'll never forget that day.
All right, Mr. Clown. I'm going to put down a forest, and
what do you got, buddy?
I'm going for it. I'm going to spend 2
going for it.
in order to cast the Tree Trap Bracer, and I will attach it onto Yargle and Multani.
Oh, damn.
He is now a 19/7 and can't be blocked except by creatures with flying.
And wouldn't you know it,
You have no
I
creatures
don't have
with
any
flying.
creatures with flying. All right, so yeah, that about satisfies the conditions for Magic the Gallery right there, because that's a legendary creature. He can't be blocked, and I don't have enough life points to survive the strike, so I lose the game. Good game, Mr. Gerdat.
Good game, Mr. Cloud.
So how about we go again?
All right, let's go again. There are other critters that I want to show off after all.